Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to I almost said City Skylines. Well, it's made by the same company as City Skylines. This is Surviving Mars. As I'm playing around with the camera. So, last time, we grew the colony, basically. We mined out virtually all the concrete. There is a total of 22 concrete left in this enormous patch, and I just can't be bothered to get rid of the last of it. Because I am a filthy casual, I guess. I don't know. Is that still an insult? I think all the people who once upon a time called people filthy casuals got old and got jobs and are now very busy. Or maybe I'm just projecting onto the internet my experiences. So I can send a ship of polymers right now. Oh, can I send a prefab of a machine parts factory? How much is that going to cost? A lot. I prefer not to. My goal is to not send too many prefabs of stuff. There we go. I'm going to send just a supply shuttle. And I want to bulldoze one of these houses. Except one person's going to be left homeless. That's going to be a problem. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bulldoze this one right now. I'm going to plop a nursery in there. And that'll give a home for the children. So there are 2 kids right now. That'll be a good stopgap measure. Alright, time to find a new place to live, guys. Clean up the living quarters. There's going to be 1 homeless person in this dome. 3 homeless persons in this dome. And we will go ahead and put in the nursery, which is building designed especially for children. Just takes concrete. No problem there. Right, so our RC Explorer is damaged, so that can be fixed by
research complete.
Sending our rover down to go fix it. We'll send it over there, and it should use the tunnel, in theory. Yep, there it goes. We got another tech done. Can do Mars crowdfunding if we want to just push things along. It'll also help with the cash flow situation. We'll queue that up for now. Got the polymers factory up and running. So, I'm guessing this dome's going to be primarily food and science. This. How many people are homeless now? 1? No. 3. There's 2 empty spots. Confused now. I don't understand. Anyway. This thing's good as new now that the drones have fixed it. So we'll send them back to the colony. We'll send the RC rover back as well.
Sector scanned.
And a moderate amount of iron on the surface. Alright, and the supply ship is here. Have a touchdown. And we'll get that second dome finished off. Now the good thing about these passages that they implemented is, despite the looks of them, they're built with pure concrete, so they're nice and shiny and they have glass windows, but apparently the glass is made out of concrete, so they don't require any polymers or metals or anything like that. Machine parts as well. Because the people are transported between domes on kind of walking conveyor belts, you know, like they have in the airports. see. We have unemployed persons. Let's go ahead. Let's see. These are all fully staffed. Let's open up a spot in the morning shift here. Micromanage things a little. Okay. Let's get our first passage up, guys. So we go to the dome screen. We need to actually pick a spot inside of the dome, like we could do right here, but we need an exit point.
Research
I'm
complete.
gonna try something like this. Was gonna try something like that. So we click, it'll work. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wanted to make it longer. Let's see what we can do. So that'll work, but it's incredibly dull. I may have to do it though. It seems like it's the best way of doing things. The boring yellow tube. Sure, we'll do that.
Now that the most critical phase of the mission is behind us, we would argue it's a good time to start focusing on our mission evaluation goals.
We're just under halfway through getting all of the text we need. But from what I can see, we're right on track. And we just finished researching the drone hub. Oh, rover AI, that's a good one. So this right here means the rovers no longer need to recharge, and RC rovers start with additional drones. Cool. I'll add that to the queue. Sadly, it looks like Machine Part Factory is not going to show up for a while. This is also going to be useful eventually. Add that back in. We're making 1,662 per day in terms of our science. These little guys are just building up the passage, collecting the necessary 14 concrete. I'm just going to cycle through the various skins here, so it's just basically different colors. So our domes are yellow, we'll make this yellow too. There's a little conveyor belts right there.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
We'll do more impressive passages later. So these also carry power and water, so I could disconnect this dome right here from the power grid and it would still, things would still be alright. We got 11 polymers left. Let's actually get started on the polymer lab. Get a polymer factory up and running. I think that would be a good idea. And I'm actually going to set it up. I'm going to set it up right here. We'll do it here. We'll get pipes going. Get cables going as well. And that'll be the first contribution here.
Research complete.
We'll go ahead and we will put an apartment in. We're actually gonna... This friggin' thing's gonna be here the whole time, isn't it? That's fine. I'm actually gonna finally cave and put the spacebar in. Put the spacebar on top of it. And in this little area right here, what can we do with this little area? Not a whole lot. Kind of a wasted tile. But we can get a Once we have an apartment building built here, we can go ahead and demolish this and people can migrate over here. I'm also just gonna open up all the service slots here for now. And we're gonna call in another ship. On another passenger rocket. We've got 14 matching colonists. Let's... We don't have any homes for them yet. Oh, but we do have people working in the polymer factory. Fantastic. Even if it's just one dude, he's already commuting all the way from over here. We're gonna need some more food at some point. Alright, apartment's good and done. Can launch this rocket back to Earth. Can queue up the other rocket as a passenger rocket. Send Vega back here with more people. And our little drone here is doing his magic and starting to make the spacebar.
Sector scanned.
Set the spacebar up as being open 24/7 and offering and being focused on heavy labor. Got 3 kids in there. And so people can kind of migrate between the domes right now. And as you can see, people are immediately going to the spacebar. God, it looks so bad with this stupid icon here. God. I hate concrete patches sometimes. What are we doing here? Just 2 residents? We've got tons of space. Let's actually go ahead and let's salvage this.
Dust storm approaching.
I'm thinking here, now the more that I think about it, perhaps we should make this dome focus more heavily on residential, and then just have various branching off domes that focus on other things like science.
Research
I might start
complete.
specializing them. I'm considering it. So, we're limited here. We put an apartment here if we're going to do that. There's no danger of connections being a problem. It's a good safe spot. We've got new homes over here. Now what do I want to do here? Do I want to put in another apartment? I think I might actually want another farm. Don't want any chance of food shortage. It looks like we might be getting a little close. Oh, Mars University. Excellent. So we can finally get our specialists. It's going to take an awful lot of electronics, but we'll finally get our specialists. Also, automated storage is up and running, so maybe we can build one of those. Let's maybe build that for the concrete. I mean, I'm not sure how much more efficient it's going to be, but I'm willing to try. It's going to require a cable connection. Anyway, first let's land the rocket. go ahead and delete this one, and maybe we'll put it right next to it. So people are running off. They're immediately just going for the new dome right here. They're actually going to be homeless for a while. Yup. Whoops. Alright. Polymer factory's getting some much needed attention.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Colonists 2424. Oh, maybe they're not. Yeah, we're just about... No, we got 5 homeless. Polymer factory's working good. Clearing out our metal depot. We should actually put a proper metal depot right here, so we don't have to do too much work, and a proper dumping site down here. There we go. Vega's all ready to go back. It's refueled. Off you go then. Let's see about doing metal storage. I've never built one of these before, or concrete rather. 4,000 units. You'll store 4,000 units. So let's actually... You know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and blow those up. And build storage on top of them. Right there. It's gonna take machine parts, it's gonna take metal. The apartment's slowly getting built. They'll actually be built anytime now. I just need that last polymer. Perfect. There it goes. Sure the farm is running at top efficiency. It doesn't make any difference when you choose the other shifts for that are not active. And we can just do one shift period. Doesn't matter which it is. We can only do one shift ever for stuff like farms. Alright, we have one resident and it's a little girl. Get in the nursery. There we go, our homeless people are coming in. Dust storm starting in 15 hours. Can we bring in any more volunteers from Earth? We got 8 matching colonists and a rocket that can carry 12. Can we maybe get rid of some flaws? We'll take the gluttons. Yeah, let's take the gluttons. Got enough food now, we can support people who eat a little bit more than their fair share. Also probably drop the work shift down to 2 shifts on
Sector scanned.
On the polymer factory there. Maybe set the polymer factory for medium priority. There we go. Research labs are set for medium priority. Good, good. Try to get that science back up. And I also want to get the machine parts factory here. I'd really rather not have to research that, or send a prefab. Just irritating. But I will if I have to. And I will very shortly because... Actually, we don't go through that much maintenance. Surprisingly low maintenance, actually.
Research complete.
Alright, what do we got now? Sweet. It's gonna be pricey, but we got it. So we'll do our 2 factories, and then we'll do Mars University. And then we'll grab a couple of cheap techs up in biotech. Dust Storm's active. Gonna be active for just over a day. Our reserves seem pretty good, although we've probably doubled or tripled the population since before. Yeah, we're a little low on... Oh dear. We're low on water and we don't have any electronics there at the moment. That's a problem. Need to get a shuttle hub.
Cable fault reported.
Unload. No, unload, not load up. Alright. So we're running a water surplus, an oxygen deficit. We're doing alright. We're doing good. And here we can fit in 16 more people, which is good because we have a shuttle load of 12 coming in. I may want to relocate the spacebar. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to put the spacebar over here now. And that'll open some space up for maybe putting a 3rd dome in. Here's a question. Can I squeeze a dome in this little area right here? Blocked by this object. What if I was to delete that object?
Sector scanned.
Uneven
Anomaly
terrain,
found.
uneven terrain. No. It's too big to fit there. Could put it here though.
Resources are low.
How about right here? We're gonna put another dome right here. Oh, something I should have probably done a while back. No, there's no point here actually. That kind of sucks. The drones are
Pipe leak
a little
reported.
blocked off here, but I guess they can just go through the dome. Oh, pipe leak. That's no good. That needs to be fixed. Rockets here. Let's land it. And this is our concrete storage. Let's actually just delete those two.
New colonists have arrived.
And we'll force all the concrete into this big containment area here. You know, if the drones ever get around to it. So we can set this up same as before. Shut this down and blow it up. we'll just open up all the work slots there now that we're getting more people. We're actually low on power in the evenings. Guess it's time to build more wind turbines. At least we're not short on polymers anymore. Generating 6 of those per day. It's not a lot, but it's definitely helping. Eventually we're going to need that, those additional concrete. Or we get too far ahead of ourselves, we might want to look into drone hubs. Or maybe we don't. Suppose I should get rid of the rusty old spacebar here. I love how it's still spinning around even though it's completely decommissioned. Cool. Now let's get some sort of passage from here
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
to the dome that we can't actually do anything about it yet, because it's not finished being built. And this building's without power. During the day, no less. Problem. If we build a Stirling generator, that's gonna... Actually... We have all the polymers we need right now. I think I'm actually gonna build one Stirling generator. We can crack those open. We can generate a ton more power when we open them up. So they're really expensive to build, but they just require that one polymer. They have a very small footprint. Still frustrated that almost nothing is put into this stockpile here that's got like 4,000 capacity. Not impressed. Where are these guys at? Micro manufacturing is done, so we are on to 3D machining now. How are we doing for science generation? Getting better. Let's go ahead and just place these guys right here to help out. We'll get this dome done, and then maybe get a passage in, and then we'll throw down a cut, I think. Actually, we'll just throw a cut down now. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.